Welcome back. Today, we're unpacking a critical debate unfolding in China's corridors of power, whether to ignore US intellectual property rights in response to American tariffs. This isn't just about trade, it's a potential seismic shift in the global order. Intellectual property is the bedrock of US economic dominance. Let's explore why IP matters, how it sustains American power, and what happens if China decides to dismantle the system. Intellectual property rights, IPR, are the invisible engine driving American prosperity. From pharmaceuticals to microchips, IP protects innovations, allowing companies like Intel, Pfizer, and Disney to invest billions in R&D. In 2022 alone, IP-intensive industries contributed $7.8 trillion to the US GDP, nearly 40% of the total. Without IP, innovation stalls. No patents mean no incentive to create. Post-war, the US didn't just export goods, it exported rules. Through treaties and institutions like the WTO, America enshrined IP laws globally. Want to sell smartphones in Europe? You follow US-backed patent norms. This system let Apple collect royalties from Samsung and Pfizer profit from COVID vaccines worldwide. Control over IP isn't just economic leverage, it's geopolitical power. For decades, China operated in a gray zone, unofficially tolerating IP theft while building its own tech giants. Huawei's 5G patents now rival Qualcomm's, but a state-sanctioned IP disregard would be different. Imagine state-backed firms cloning Tesla's EV tech or pirating Adobe's software at scale. This isn't just theft, it's a direct challenge to the rules-based order that favors the US. If China legitimizes IP disregard, others might follow. India could revive its generic drug industry, copying mRNA vaccines. African nations might bypass Microsoft licensing. The result? A fractured global system where US patents hold no weight. America's $7.8 trillion IP economy would face existential risk, and China could position itself as the leader of a free IP bloc, rewriting trade rules. Critics argue IP laws stifle equality. During COVID, South Africa and India pushed to waive vaccine patents, claiming Western hoarding. China could exploit this narrative, framing IP defiance as justice for the global South. But without IP protections, who funds the next pandemic cure? It's a catch-22, innovation versus access. The US has two options, double down or adapt. Doubling down means rallying allies to sanction IP violators and investing in next-gen tech like AI and quantum computing. Adapting might mean rethinking rigid IP norms. For example, limited waivers for green tech to counter China's influence. Either way, complacency isn't an option. China's IP gambit isn't just about tariffs. It's about who writes the 21st century's rulebook. If the US loses its grip on intellectual property, it loses its greatest strategic asset. But this isn't a foregone conclusion. Innovation, alliances, and adaptability could still tip the scales. The question is, will America rise to the challenge? If this topic intrigues you, let me know in the comments. Should global IP laws be reformed, or is strict enforcement the only way? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.